All right, the plan is a plan, and the plan is that we are going to do a Apoc 6 no Ballista run. So I'm going to start out by getting the best and the brightest weapons only. We're not going to keep all the DLC weapons enabled. So let's see. Two-handed swords definitely go. Hammers go. I think swords go. I think great axes go. I think we keep daggers. I guess we don't keep axes either. So it's going to be dagger, sledgehammer, spear, war shield. Maybe it does. It's probably not going to make the cut in lustrous. So let's see. We will keep pistols. We will ditch short bows, long bows, crossbows. Gosh, that's a tough choice. Do I like rifles more than something else? I don't know. We're going to keep wands, scepters. We're going to get rid of you. Druid staff is going to go. Well, gauntlet's going to go, so I guess druid staff may stay. I've been warming up to tome a little bit, but maybe this is our 4, 4, and 4. Druid staff I'm not that excited about. Tomes are going to be pretty much dead weight. Early game tomes, I think, are better than druid staffs, and I'm not going to go propagation poison because we're going to be going for corpse piles. So maybe I'll do that, and then over here, maybe the same logic applies. Maybe crossbows are a better. Nah, actually, rifles are pretty good early game, so I don't mind that. Stun is definitely on the table. I didn't ban power staff, right? Oh yeah. Yeah. Stun is definitely on the table. And then over here on the omen side of things. So we are freeing up engineer and that. I am absolutely bringing back dexterity. There's no way we're doing this without dexterity. Sledgehammer's on the list. Sledgehammer's in there. I didn't leave it out. Yeah, sledgehammer's good. We have dagger, sledge, spear, and war shield. So let's see. So then over here, so Omen of Talent had piqued my interest for this map, but it's a little too expensive. I think Omen of Scavenging and Omen of Bargaining, this is my power configuration. Now, the Omen of Choice, is it Omen of Options? I'm trying to remember, was recommended. That's a twofer, isn't it? Hey, Astix, welcome. We're going to be doing Apoc 6 no Ballista, which is always a bit of a something. Omen of Opportunities. Yeah, it's too expensive, I think. Yeah, at 2 points, I think both of these are too expensive. I think Omen of Scavenging and Omen of Bargaining are just... So the thing is, they're a bit at odds, right? Omen of Scavenging is going to give us 20% more resources early game, but then we aren't scavenging late game. And then Omen of Bargaining is going to take over for it and give us more value from sold things. But yeah, this is going to be a tough run. We're not going to pull any punches. We're going for classic builds, and we're just gonna go for it. And I think this is what we're going to go with. We're going to go with Omen of Advanced Training, Omen of Growth, Dexterity, Scavenging, and Bargaining. This worked out really well for us last time. So I think it's going to be a good combo. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will, the dud. All right, let's get this started. Let's get some good heroes. All right? I don't need any of these trash heroes. No defense heroes, please. No defense heroes. All right, the Fated 3 are Gorlin, Durin, and Hunna. Did we just get triple dwarfed? We did indeed get triple dwarfed. All right. Let's see what we're working with. I see Frail right off the cuff on Durin. So we have Assassin, which is a nice one. Frail, which is not that bad. And then Focused, which I would not care for. I don't care for. And then over here, I think this is going to be multi-hit hand crossbow with a side of Sadist. That's my gut feeling. Oh, we have Carnage too. Wow. Wow. This is a really good... This hero has some potential. So let's start from the top. We're not going Warcry, but Big Game Hunter is good. And then I'm not seeing, I mean, we could go Blessing because we're going to potentially have Carnage. So, okay, so we'll grab Carnage. We'll grab Toss Me. I wanted to get Sadist and Contagion. I think First Blood is kind of all we need. Then we can get Crit Master, and then we have one more to go. Which might be Glass Cannon. We can probably get there without Glass Cannon. So maybe we go Skill Range instead. So we got 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay, so that is good. So to run is gonna be Shake My Head, aka Sadist multi-hit. I mean, generally speaking, for heroes like this, I don't think it's super critical, but maybe Blessing plus Carnage is over-indexing and sheer power is better. I'm going to leave that one as a flex in Lustrous. I think you bring up a good point, though. But Sadist multi-hit it is. Next we have Hana, who at least has the crit tree, so I'm not gonna complain too hard. No Blood Mage shenanigans. No, did we have, no, we didn't have Inertia there. In fact, nobody's going Momentum here. What's our last one? Okay, so we're just, this is going to be a Critapalooza. So you are Cold-Hearted, Naive Druid. I mean, again, we're getting, what do we have? Base 19 crit here, base 22 crit here. All right, the game is being somewhat kind to us. I think it's going to be XP First Blood. Then I think of these, we do have Mana Collector here. We don't have Mana Collector over here, which is a little bit of a shame. Maybe we can find it on a metal. We do have Your Next, but we have Your Next without on our non-Sadist, which is a bit of a bummer. For every 9% damage, resistance, doesn't really do it for me. Third Eye is good on this map. Really, really struggling with the last pick here. We need one more pick from 3 or below. And there is a bit of a drought of options. Could be Fatality. It's not terrible. Unless you were saying 1x1 wasn't terrible. All right, I'll give 1x1 a chance. We'll take a look. So you're going to be... Oh yeah, and then over here, again, we'll go Legendary Assassin, and then... Exploit is probably the best of the choices there. So you're regular multi-hit. There's nothing really fancy about you. And then Gorlin is a Bounty Hunter, Cunning, and Precise. And yeah, I'm not... You said we could be Spiky Berserk, but I don't... Without Blood Mage, I don't like it. Somewhere. Stop being so cruel. Hey, Villy. Hi, Mr. Potamus. Been following you for a while, and you truly are a wizard of this great game. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Started Runeberg lately and continued it last night. Suddenly, my Bluetooth headphones stopped working, and... Uh-oh, it cut off. Was there more? Oh, and the game crashed and the save files corrupted. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the worst part of all. They have thickness. I think we're referring to hard as a rock. I don't like building. I mean, when I have crit tree, I don't know. Oh, I see. Oh, you're talking about thickness. I don't know. I don't think I'm not doing experimental builds this run in Lustrous. I think I'm going with what I know, and I know that Blood Mages are strong, but I don't know that that this particular build that you're suggesting is, which is not to say that it isn't, but I think as a result, by the way, not one runic gift on the whole crew feels a little sad. We could also go for a missing health build. Do we have bless? No, no bless. This hero is my least favorite of the heroes. Not all gauntlets RC, but it is Apoc 6. Yeah, I don't like this hero much at all. Good shield hero. I just think we're gonna run into mana issues without Blood Mage and Lustrous. I know we play those heroes differently, but I'm not seeing it. Hey, Mr. Scrake, welcome. Okay, let me try this again. So again, no magic fuel also, which feels a little bad. So we're gonna go heavy crit, then I'll grab longer weapons and Lone Wolf. Grab Crit Master and flexibility. Resistance, Legendary Assassin, and Night Owl is not terrible. So you're gonna be multi-hit as well. Right now our team is a little multi-hit heavy. Now let's check stats, make sure we haven't put anyone in any weird positions. Everyone looks pretty normal, so we'll go ahead and do it. Double daggers? Double dagger me? Okay. All looks very, very reasonable. Because we're dwarfs, we should be fine. I'm gonna put more people over on this side to get rid of the mist sensors, but I think we're ready to rock and roll. All right. The beginning. I may decide to go all dwarves just for giggles. Runners is going to be not the worst thing in the world here. We are going to have... It's going to be slightly annoying because of our dwarves. We don't have a lot of mobility, but we do have a lot of durability. Now, I wish this wall would just go away. I think I'm just going to get rid of it now. It only gets in the way. It only complicates things. Yes, in Lustrous. I want to become more familiar with the build as you imagine it. So I am curious. All right, that's good enough. Get stabbied. That doesn't get a kill. I think this hero has relatively high crit, so I should be a little cautious about that. And then I'm guessing, yeah, that's a kill basically no matter what I do. I think so on this turn I'm just going to come over here and probably zap this guy because there's no way we're getting him dead anywhere convenient. All right. Hey, Wolf! Perfect timing. Not going to bother worrying about the inn. It just is what it is. And then this hero is largely just going to be clearing out runners and then getting over here to help funnel stuff back in. Just keep softening folks up. This runner should also get iced. There's no value in letting it run in. And then And yeah, you'd be murdering anything you you set your eyes on. So we'll do that, and then actually you should move back one, and you should also move back one. Okay. We can in Lustrous. I didn't like the way that yesterday's run went, which is no criticism, by the way. It just is an observation that I wasn't psyched about the results of last run. So I'm gonna play a little bit more of my game, and I hope that isn't too disappointing. Yeah, I was pretty underwhelmed by our performance last time. You're a little far out there. You're not exactly where I wanted you to end up, but let's see. We have... Yeah, we'll do that, and it's not great. I hate that we left this guy at, what, 1 hit point? Yeah, exactly 1 hit point. Let's see. If I move you around the corner, and I move... you can move a little further. 1 level of poison probably isn't fatal here. How much is this going to be hitting for? 51 plus? Yeah, that's... These two probably aren't coming in anyways, but... Alright, we did end up killing 1, but that's okay. Yeah, to no one's surprise, the runners we just need to deal with as they become available, because we're not gonna be able to stop them. They're moving a little too fast. How is this not a kill? Right, let's do that. I think this guy over here is a huge pain in the butt. He will run past those, so we can wait for him to come over this way. He may run around. He'll probably run around to here, which is fine. Unfortunately, it's starting with a scepter is a little bit tough. Let's toss you back a bit, and then we can get 2 solid kills out of you. And then if we get this one killed, this becomes an isolated target. Let's see. You can move out of the way. I don't mind. Oh, we can't toss you though. Well, we have AP to spare, so let's do that, because this is a great place to drop a stun. Wrong target there. Just picked the incorrect one. That was not my finest work. Let's see. You have 67. We're doing 69. Okay, so we can get 2 kills with these 2. There we go. All right, and then for 2 mana, I'll do that. Okay. No, it's a little tougher on dwarves, I think, is my only observation in Lustrous. On not dwarves, the scepter is a great starting weapon. It's just a little, you end up a little lacking in movement to get the initial attacks going. The propagate stun is good, no question there. Let's see, and then I think, oh, I didn't want the winged to come in this turn. if I'm being honest. I was kind of hoping that it would chill for another turn. Let's see. How much are you left at? Yeah, tossing is definitely not my preferred way to build momentum, but it works in a pinch for sure. Maybe I just try. Actually, hold on. I do have an offhand scepter here, so let's. I guess let's clear that guy out. I want to get the scepter hit as the finishing blow here. There we go. And then now we have a bat over in Eastern Narnia that needs to be addressed. I think I probably will just eliminate it. Okay, now let's see. You have 2 actions left. I think it's probably just best. We have 2 slow deaths left, so that is a kill on. So wait, 169. If I double those up, that's not. We're a little shy there. Do we have anything left over here? We do have an offhand hit here. Hold on. So let's use the offhand hit to get rid of that guy. Okay, nobody's making it in, so we can pretty much chill where we are, I think. And then, unfortunately, probably best to just choose to slow death too. We're gonna take some panic. I'm okay with it. Clear these up for next time, I guess. And then do I want you in the middle of things? You have 8 block, 63 armor. I think I'm gonna move you to the center here, and then we'll do that. Yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a fighting retreat, unfortunately, here. We kind of knew this one was coming. You don't get out of this first night completely unscathed. As a general rule of thumb. That Narnian bat is problematic. I mean, I'm glad I started where I did in Lustrous. I think if I had started when they reached that, we would have had a less fun time. So, but I am trying as much as I can to maximize the number of enemies that do not get to go further. Let's see. Now, once again, we're in kind of this awkward position where, well, that was unfortunate. I would have liked that to cinch it a little sooner. I think the runners are just a little awkward, so I'm probably just going to toss a stun here and know that it's going to propagate over both of them. And then I'll wound the bat. Yeah, if I can just take out the bat and defend this house a little bit, I think that's probably for the best. Let's see, did I leave anybody with anything? No, nothing in the tank. Next turn, the dagger guy is going to use his strength pot. Does he use it on himself, or does he use it on... Unclear if it was better to use it on the hand crossbow person or on himself, but... Goal here is definitely... I guess free hit goes there. Goal here is just to do as much cleanup as we can. I think I'll grab that guy before I move. Guarantee that kill there. And then I am going to come up here and try to start working on the central mass. If we take a step back with you, we're spending a little more mana than I necessarily want to, but this propagate is likely to stay completely within the confines of the space we want to kill stuff. Hey, Ivan. So we're running Advanced Training, which I know you're a relatively new player. Advanced Training is very, very strong. So once you unlock it, it's a great baseline Omen. We're running Omen of Growth because Runenberg is a very short map, and the extra XP helps out a lot. Omen of Dexterity is probably my favorite Omen of all, because a little bit of Dexterity really helps with the balancing, especially of the early game, and it lets you put off those level ups for a while. Yeah, it does take a while to unlock. And then Scavenging and Bargaining, I think, are both very strong if you're going for corpse-style strats. Okay, so let's see. So let's focus on enemies that... Do you have any more in the tank? No, you're done. You have a magic bash. So I want that to be a guaranteed kill. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna double up here. Didn't get as far as I wanted to. My thinking was I was hoping to get this segment. I guess I'll just risk it. If it propagates up this way, it's not the end of the world. It's just a little annoying. And it was indeed a little annoying. All right, so we got that. You're good. We left it all on the table. I think we're doing a pretty good job with the clustering. I'm feeling pretty good about the way that things look right now. This Narnian cheeky boy needs to go the way of the dinosaurs. Hey, Diego, welcome. I think I chill a little bit here on... That's frustrating. Actually, I can finish you off that way. And then that gives us 2 isolated targets here. And then I think we want to just slow this guy down. Oh, it didn't matter? Well, I hate that. Still making it to the spell. Can I just body block you? There we go. That works. All right. But yeah, the scepter runs out of steam surprisingly quickly on this hero. I think we'll just block up, and then I think if you move, does this guy make it in? No, he doesn't make it in. But maybe back like, let's keep these two protecting each other. Neither of them have been particularly durable as far as dwarves go. All right, let's see. What's the plan here? If I move up 1, maybe I give you a toss just to try and maximize your damage here. Every movement point counts quite a bit, so I'm being a little more willy-nilly with the way that I'm using momentum there. And then let's see, what's the play here? So let's see, if I toss a dagger here, then I can finish you off. And probably start poking this guy because he's going to be the next target probably. So you're isolated. You go away. Then these two, if we can get them. I know that I'm attacking a dodgy boy, and it seems like that was ill-advised. But we needed to poke it once. Okay, and then actually, before I do anything more, we will toss one more of these out. This guy is in the cluster of where I want things to be dying. So that was the thinking there. And then I guess these ones are distracted. So I'm not gonna worry about them. And then we'll just get 3 across. Nobody's making it to anything important. These guys we'll need to deal with in a second, but we have some time. I guess I could start coming over here to deal with them. We have the possibility, albeit slim, of let's see, I can toss you over to here. Of keeping the panic down, and at least getting not an F rank. So, I'll take it. Alright. Not terrible. Everybody gets level 3. That's kind of all we could hope for. We got our corpse piles. We also secured our elite pile. They really do. I want to do an analysis on why that is in Lustrous, because it's so bizarre to me. Ooh, hello. This is, Ivan, this is why we like advanced training. It's level ups like this. Level ups like this that remind us why we like advanced training. Sure. If the game is going to give me all the crit in the world, I will take all the crit in the world. Now, you are a sadist. I think some opportunism is good here. And then I'll take some XP gain. It's early enough that I don't mind doing it. Improve toss me, and then with the opportunism that we just picked up, I kind of feel like Contaminate is a pretty good grab. The ordering I think here is going to be Contaminate, Carnage, Sadist. But we'll grab Contaminate first. Big crit power is good. Take an action point for sure. Okay, we take the big accuracy just because it means that we don't have to take accuracy moving forward. This hero is likely to go hand, crossbow, wand. So a little magic damage doesn't hurt, even though initially it may be a little hard to make it work. We got Jolly Drinker, and I'll grab XP early. Always grab XP first if you're going to be grabbing it. And then over here, the XP looks pretty decent here. I'll grab that. Lock it in. You're just a regular old multi-hit hero. Isolation is fine. The movement isn't terrible. But I think I'm gonna be a little greedy here. I was greedy and I regret it. The movement would have been pretty good, but we'll grab quick reload and glass cannon this early. I think I'm gonna grab first blood. Now that I know that I was going glass cannon here, I might have played that slightly differently, but let's see. We're gonna go. Let's get our demolition done. I'm going to leave no walls. I'm just going to get rid of them all now because I occasionally hit the repair all button and it brings me the most profound sadness the world has ever seen. Game giving you crit and crit power on 2 out of your 3 heroes is unexpectedly nice. Yes, there was a bit of kindness that occurred there, for sure. All right, let's see. So we'll go our standard house build. And then we're going to go resources. Resources, just to get our cash flow going. And we're actually, we will do the final one so we can get this going. Grab that. Prepare all, also known as the goodbye resources button. It's more true than not. This is a tough choice. The scale armor is pretty darn good. I think we need weapons though at the moment. Losing stun on the staff is not the end of the world, but it doesn't really jive with any of our heroes. Let me look at what the shop has on offer. Okay, we'll definitely be buying the silver hand crossbow. The more cheap weapons we can get, the happier we will be. Double Armageddon scrolls is hilarious. This Tome of Secrets I can probably also pick up. We could temporarily go like staff sledgehammer. Yeah, the AP is nice, but it does not jive with any of the heroes that we're currently running. So it's like it's a little funky, but we'll grab that. There's a temptation to roll here. So who's going to be taking what? For now we can do this to get a little more mobility out of it. Put that there. We need one more weapon, and I do want to... Oh, did it have minus XP on it? It's only minus 7%. I think we're okay at 155. I mean, the mines are tempting. I don't know. We only get one mine. And if we take the mine, we literally... What are we using for a final weapon here? I guess we could grab a cannon. And then we still have enough for a mine. All right, I'll do that. We'll make that the compromise. We know our exact build layout, so I could start building walls if we wanted to. Let's see, who gets the cannon? So who has the most XP right now? We have 170, 170, and 155. So Durham, for the moment, is just going to be a little light on XP, but we're concentrating XP where we need it concentrated. So let's see. Hand crossbow person on each of the sides, I think. And then momentum power staff person is going to be at least a little flexible. So yeah, so we can start building our walls exactly where they will be, which might not be a bad idea. So I just need to remember. So we're going to have gold mine here. Then we're going to have, I can't check where the mana wells go exactly, but I think the gold mine goes here, and then the mana wells go like here and here. The inn goes on these 4 tiles. So I think I could build a line of walls here. Do we think we need it? I don't think we need it. I think we're fine. Let's play a little more agile. This is Apoc 6 no Ballista Imperator. Or Imperator, sorry. Yeah, I think we might end up, especially with dwarves, we might end up in a very awkward place with walls. So we won't do it for now. We'll just chill. And are you the stronger? No, I think you, Hana. Oh wait, do we have 2 heroes? Oh wait, who has the cannon? Cannon should go over here, I think. All right. Yeah, the 4 Ruin didn't survive last time. I think you're right. Let's just get rid of it to free up some space. And let's see. You need to get out here so that you're actually poking down the horde. Now, normally I'm not used to this being the big side, so we'll see how much worse this is. But let's get going. All right, night number 2. Apoc, no ballistas. Here comes the pain. Archers and hunters. Kind of a bummer. $113 times 2 does get the kill, so I'll do it this way instead. Okay. We should have had these guys a little further out initially. Hunters are just dying. I'm not mincing words about hunters. Well, we don't know if we have rippers yet or not. That is the dirty little secret of things. The rippers on the first night are pretty sparing if they show up at all. So I'm just going to run away from all this stuff. This guy's range is 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So as long as I get into like here, which I think I can do, we'll be fine. So I'll just get these guys softened up a little bit. Let's see. If we make it to here, I want to double check this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, yeah, we're good. So that means we can poke these two guys. Okay. Oh, dang it. Durin, be chilly. Stop being so violent. They don't all have to be crits, my friend. And then I think if we move to here... Oh, I can't quite get the... Just wanted to get some debuffs on some accuracy. All right. Yeah, so far not seeing any rippers to speak of. Let's see. We'll start over here. You can just clean up. Can't quite get there. I might... It's a little expensive. I don't know if I want to be mortaring quite so willy-nilly. I think that's the second time I said willy-nilly today. Gotta strike that from the vocabulary for a second. We do have rocket jump for some movement though, actually. I should be thinking about that. Because now we can do something like this and take another one of you out of the equation and then just kind of like recenter. We're not going to get a lot of value. Well, actually, we will, because we can clean up the second half of these guys if they don't die with a blaze. I was kind of hoping we would get the crit there so that I could finish off the last one, but do we kill this guy? I think we do. I thought that would get the kill. Humph. If I move to here, can I get one tile off from cross map? Getting that one done. I think that's probably fine. I don't think realistically we're gonna keep the panic at 0 here, so. And we have to be careful. The archers, they sneak up on you for sure. And I guess if we have AP left over, might as well get some accuracy debuffs at least on these guys. So much for accuracy debuffs. The hunters on this knight are not messing around. Okay, so let's see. Now on to what's our plan here? So the problem with this archer is he's never going to walk in until we run away or line of sight him, which is not my plan. So I might as well kill him. There's no real... I don't think there's any value to not killing him. Hey, welcome in, Bane. Any chance this is going to go this way? Probably not. It's probably going to take a right turn and go somewhere stupid. Approximately as predicted. So this is the closest person that I can use my free attack on. Oh, I really should be using Contaminate also. That's that was a bit of a miss. Oh, I didn't mean to use Slow Poison there. That was less than ideal. Overextended this hero a little bit. Not thrilled about that, but that is why we don't like hunters. Yep. Oh, freaking. The chip damage on this knight in particular is always just so painful. We're gonna have to play a little more defensively. I don't think I can actually run far enough away from them, so I need to think on that. But the archers are doing a great job removing my movement, so I can't get my dwarves out of the way. You love to see it. They just hit hard. I don't think on level 1, getting one set of resistance is going to make a big difference in Lustrous. I am sorry to say it. Okay, I think we're going to have to bring you around. Kind of trying to figure out, do I need to kill this guy first? These guys aren't quite making it in, but they're getting dangerously close. So we'll do that. 3 movement feels bad. So okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's the compromise. I'm gonna take out this 6-pack. Then I'm gonna do this. And then do I have any way to soften up a target so I can actually get out of here? Appears like no. I guess I can just run. It's not great, but they are my highest health unit. So. Sorry, last spell. Yeah, I think the resistance takes a while to come online, and you can see it's even just a single powered up attack from one of these hunters is enough to chip us down a bit. So, okay, so I think here's the plan. I think we get you out of the way, then we. That's a guaranteed kill. Interesting. I think... Does Rocket Jump put us in overheat? No, it doesn't. So I'm going to move you back. I'm rocket jumping to here. The thinking just being that I think we get like one pretty potentially crazy Armageddon here. Or at least decent Armageddon. I guess I shouldn't oversell the quality of Armageddon early game. But it was passable. Now you still need to clean up these guys. Which I think I'll do that way. Okay. Spending a little more mana than I want to, but I think we don't have a lot of other options. This gets this guy, so I think I will do that. And then I don't know. I don't think we're taking any major shots to the face, so maybe we're okay. I think they're gonna walk right by it in Lustrous. It's truly bizarre. But yeah, our heroes are very glassy at the moment, and I think it's a little nerve-wracking. I hate this guy. Very, very concerned about them. Maybe it is time for one more of these to try and thin things out over here. I don't know. That did not feel super efficacious. I'm trying to decide about this powered up guy and this powered up guy. I think we need to kill the 6 here, which basically takes the turn. Then you're gonna block here. I think this takes out 4, so all right, not as close as I expected. Unfortunate, but I'd love to get this archer roasted. I think it's worth 2 hits on that. And then popping this guy a turn early does help. Get rid of that guy, maybe. I could toss and try and kill this guy. I don't think it's that critical, though. Probably better off just using our defensives as much as possible, and if we lose a hero, we lose a hero. Our momentum hero is going to take a lot of abuse right now. Okay, that was not too bad. Okay. Okie dokie. Alright, last 2 mana. What can you do? Okay, so we'll start with you. I think it's better. I'm tossing slow death out over here, thinking that if we get a few pushes over here, this will probably be the best thing for protecting us on this side, getting that slow death spreading around a little bit. I was hoping that that was going to get a little further. Whatever. I'll do that and we'll just evasion. And then finish this guy off. Okay, and then you're pretty much just tanking things. And we might have a little bit of last spell damage. We do have improved toss though. Are any of these... I don't think any of these are making it, so let's improve toss to here. I know that health is at a premium right now, but now there's really only this corner tile. Oh, and in fact, hold on. That gives us this toss. And if we do this, there's no way we should take last spell damage. What? I thought I checked everybody over here. Oh, well. I was close. Oh, wait, hold on. I missed something here. Okay, so Bane. I never knew the importance of resistance until some tentacle-faced unit one-shot your momentum hero. Yep, that will happen. That will happen. All right, so all we have to do is clear this crew out. Wait, how are you already... What did I miss? What did I use your turn for? I've already forgotten, apparently. So that's what makes gauntlets magical. They let you snap with the gauntlet on. It's not possible task in reality. I mean, that's been my experience. I don't know how to snap. No, resistance is definitely not a dump stat. That is for sure. It is also, it's hard to recommend in the super early game, though. It's, from my perspective, resistance is the premier late game stat. And let's see, are any of you guys making, all right, I think we're good. We do want things to die over here sooner rather than later. We did more concentrating of enemies over there. So I will probably try to do something like this. Just because I think if these guys walk a little bit forward, we're getting less potential corpse piles. Cannonball to the face. There we go. I can't. I've tried so hard. It just never quite works. I don't know. Never quite picked up the skill, unfortunately. All right, that was not bad. We did okay. We did not get shorted on corpse piles, thank freaking goodness. And I think we're gonna do one more turn of resources, and then we'll potentially pivot. Pivot to items, that is. Okay, so let's see. So you're not taking glass cannon. This turn you are going to be taking what? Carnage and Sadist? Carnage is going to take a while to come online. So I think we take First Blood first, and then we take Sadist. Over here, we have two more. I think Third Eye can wait. So I'll take First Blood, and then I will take... Well, of these two, I'll probably take Third Eye over one by one. And then last but not least, over here, we'll take Glass Cannon now, because that will remind me to... And I'm going to take longer weapons, because I think Lone Wolf is unlikely to proc on this particular night. Okay, I want to get our weapons looking a little more reasonable. That's on my list. Gorlin. So you're at 119 HP. That's less than I would like it to be. The resistance reduction is quite good, though. There we go. That gets you back up to a reasonable amount. I'm curious. So I think Gorlin got full healed by me reducing their max HP and then re-increasing it, which is a curious thing. I think I will take the magic damage. And then we'll roll a little bit here. All right. Sometimes you roll and it's good. Sometimes you roll and it's not. 2 skill range is an instant grab. Blue Opportunism is nice. I'll take base damage. And then, yeah, we need to pick up some accuracy at some point. Take the crit power, even though it's gray, it's still good. Range damage is going to be important. Take the damage. We have some rolls. Some movement's good, I think. Okay. I want to get our weapons looking a little more reasonable this turn, and the weapons are so expensive. Whew. Good gravy. Those are some expensive weapons. So right now we have 2 hand crossbows. Or do either of these have terrible downsides? Minus XP and minus physical damage. We'll definitely take the minus physical damage one. The minus XP one, I'm not going to grab. 40% poison on that is a lot of poison. This wand has daily health regen down. What is this? You skipped the blue best stat in the game, reliability. I know what you're doing, and I won't let you. Let's see. Cannon is okay. Steel Dagger isn't bad, but I think it is the first to go. I think on this night we will be doing our first Shopkeeper's Friend upgrade. $21 gold is more than we're probably... Well, actually, I want to science this out. So I got 1 level of Shopkeeper's Friend. What is the average sell prices of the stuff that we have here? 37. So we ended up net positive if we end up taking this, which is pretty nice, so I probably will take it. Yeah, so our total value here did increase thanks to that. Yes, I will be picking up a second mine this turn. You might be onto something, Illustrious. Bane, you're tempting fate. I will tell you only once that reliability, even on isolation killers, is not not good. Teleportation scroll I do want to pick up. I think I'm just going to sell this. I don't think we have a person to use it, and I think the cash influx is probably better than anything else. Chest piece is nice, but I don't think we need it. I think we do need to get mana wells going this turn, too. How much are the mana wells? They're 42. Temptation is to get Benediction upgraded, but I don't think I will. Let's see. You're at 15, 10, and 10. So it's going to be... Maybe I do the upgraded Benedictions. It's a lot more mana. Yeah, this mine is going to burn until it's blue in the face. The other option here would have been to try and get one of these 4 ruins salvaged. But I think we're now too far down the path to do that. I think we're going to be using these pretty much every turn. So I think they pay for themselves. And then it was you two. Yeah. That might be a bit of a controversial play, but... And then a healing potion, or we could get a Pilsner if we sold some stuff, but I don't think we have a lot to sell. So what can we sell? We could sell this. It does sell for 7. That's not terrible. The strength potion I always forget to use, so it's like... If that gets us to a Pilsner, maybe it's worth it. $10 beers, please, from Buttercup. The shop and the southern house, not well, unfortunately. I think this is the place that I like to put them, but... And then do we want to... I think we want to put down a line of walls just to be on the safe side. And then so the inn can have its stuff. It's going to be like that. All right. We'll do something like that, just so that we're covered. You're going to go over here. You're going to go over here. You have a hand crossbow? Okay. I'll pick up the Pilsner. Pilsner feels a little like the opportunity cost is high on it. We can use it for a long time. All right, let's just not see another round of all hunters archers. That would be a lovely outcome. Yeah, we'll save our materials. All right, night number 3. Here we go. Oh, that's actually... To put that a slightly different way, somewhere that I don't know the answer to. Does Hex make the debuff worse on the beer? That's such a curious question. Intuitively, it seems like it should. Okay, we're gonna let this guy come in. We want to kill him next turn, so I don't want to do too much work. Oh, shouldn't have targeted him. That's fine. Okay. Never punished. And by the way, for anyone who... Oopsie daisies. For anyone who didn't expect to see a lot of hand crossbows today, I got some good news and some bad news for you. This is not one of those days where I sit back and play with the gauntlet and all this kind of stuff. We're doing the thing. It's always rippers and hoppers. Interesting. I haven't gotten a chance to look at the game files to confirm that there is only Ripper. Are you effing kidding me? I guess it moved there so it could eat. Not the coolest Ripper. All right, I think I'm just gonna move back. So let's see, you're moving, if you move only, you're moving 3 tiles. So if you move 1 tile, that doesn't get the job done. We can poke you a little bit more just to make life easier moving forward, but before we do this, is there a pocket of people that I can just wound without killing? Well, no, but the thought was there. Now, we did confirm that the harpies are tier 0 enemies, so there's really not a lot of value to letting them live at all. So if you have spare AP, you might as well be de-harpying the battlefield. Okay, we'll do that, and then you over here, I think... They'll still come in slowly, and I don't think the poison will kill them before they get there. Oh, tier -1. Yes, I think that is what Abigail said. Not yet, Buttercup. Not yet. We will eventually, but the time needs to be right. I'm also slacking on opportunism, but that's a different story. Oh my god, the freaking Ripper is killing me. It's just having a little like all-you-can-eat buffet down there. It's like, why would I come into your town and get killed when instead I can just stay here and eat the entire horde? That is what Rippers sound like, by the way. That is confirmed lore, just so everyone is aware. He's just trying to help thin out the horde. I mean, he's doing an okay job. All right, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come over like this, so that I can. So I can get the harpies working. Now, we do need to get away from the Ripper. Now, okay, so the front line, I'm going to do this. I know our stun percentage is low. All right, we'll do that, and that gets there. And then next turn, I think is going to be... Next turn is going to be Pilsner o'clock. So, try and remind me. Try and help me remember. And all of the hoppers get their special dispensation of... I could poison this guy, actually. There we go. That looks a little better. All right, next turn is going to be an exciting turn. And I could also... I do have a free offhand hit with this. There we go. I don't think that got the kill, but good to spend it while we can. Ah, quick reload. Bane of my existence. There it is. Now we beer the drink. The drink is beard. All right. Let the bodies hit the floor. Now, we have Contagion over here, which doesn't have... If I move to here, can I get... I can't get Contagion on that guy. Okay, let's do that then. This Ripper seems to have a plan, and that plan is very house shaped, so I think we'll probably lose that house this turn. But what can you do? Or what can you do, or what would you do? Both fair questions. I think this Ripper's time has come. And then, we're out of contagions, so I'll probably do like a... Do something like that. We have these two isolated, so this prop should be pretty spicy. Sadis is 2 turns normally, and yes, 3 turns with Bless. I don't mind removing another one there. That's fine. Now, unfortunately, I could toss you. Toss me. So the thinking on the toss was to get this Ripper under some semblance of control. All right, and then the only panic is coming from the Ripper, so let's just... I don't think we can kill it, but... Oh, maybe we can. Okay. But better than I expected. All right. And then if we wanted to, we could do the reverse toss. But I don't know that we want to do the reverse toss. Maybe we do. Just like toss you to here, just so we have a better distribution of things. Okay. It's not terrible. The walls will take a little bit of a few teeth marks, but... We are also killing some outside thanks to the efficacy of our poison and contagion, but... All right, I'm gonna give this the whole shebang, as it were. Now, I didn't want to target this this splitter. That was a bit of fat fingering. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. So then over here, We got a little bit of Ripper Narnia syndrome going on. I'm going to see if I can get a lot of bounces on this Ripper. All right. The Pilsner is doing work. But the Ripper survived, unfortunately. We can put the other one of these over here. Things are getting a little cozy over here, I feel like. You have 5 movement. If we put that down to 3, you're still going to make it to the wall. I think that means we do something more like this. Let's see, I can get 3 kills there. Yeah, splitters and the rest, they do surprisingly good work on your walls if you let them. With 2 left, I think maybe we do that and we take like a step to the right and we do that. Just get rid of this hopper, so at least we're not dealing with poison. And then I'll put some debuffs here so that maybe they have a little less accuracy. And I'll leave these 2 next to each other since I think they're going to get surrounded. Do I want... Yeah, I think it's fine there. And then you have an offhand, but that's not going to do much. We did save the house, or at least protect it a little more. Things are feeling a little claustrophobic up here. They decided that the house was too good to pass up. Should have put a contaminate there, just to make sure that we're getting good numbers. Good crit there. Now you two are cozy right now. This is one of those situations where it's probably best for us to focus on weakening at this point, since I think the possibility of us not getting a lot of panic is definitely no longer in the house, as it were. So we're just going to try and prevent wall damage by making sure that everybody is as wounded as we can make them. Alright, you're all done. I think we will... Looks like the composition of like enemies at the front at least isn't too terrible. This guy, I am gonna hit him double because I think he's gonna be kind of a pain in the butt, and then this is good business for doing a little bit of damage, and then slowing down the splitters as much as possible I think is probably the best single thing that we can do for ourselves. Alright, our dwarves are all earning their stripes, as it were. Wow, this guy came out of nowhere. That corner wall, it's seen better days. don't love leaving that open, but they are indeed. They are indeed. So this guy just needs to die. There's no other option. If we don't kill him, we're gonna have a bad time. The good news is enemies currently that are adjacent to us are not going to move. So we can just kind of sit back, and as long as we know that the enemies near us are not problematic, we're good. And then I think yeah, we'll do a little blaze there. I was kind of hoping it would propagate the other way, but that's propagate for you. A little worried about this guy, but I don't think he has any wall that he can get to. Okay, well. We are taking a little bit of chip damage. It's not all rosy. What would your tweak be for the gauntlet? Saw someone yesterday's gauntlet run and felt your pain. Yeah, so I think they were on the right track when they had the original plan for gauntlet, which, if you're unfamiliar, was just to make the propagate attack the primary attack. I think that was a very clever initial design, and it's sad that it got reversed. We're earning our stars with Contagion right now, that's for sure. Should have probably stabbed that guy, but maybe I'll give him a poke this way. The poison is spreading like wildfire. You love to see it. Ooh, didn't get the kill on that last one, though. It's a bit of a bummer. I think I'll armor up. I don't want to take any more chip damage. The issue, though, with poison is that the things that remain, or the things that die from poison, will not. I guess we can do like this type of thing. The things that die to poison will not will get backfilled by other enemies. So. So you have to be a little careful. It can be really hard to see where things are coming from. But that poison was a great illustration of why Contagion can be so strong, for sure. Let's see if I can avoid using any mana this turn. I think I will. Can I get a Contagion on this guy? Thank you. Work on these guys first. My highest damage hero on Apoc 5 had 2 gauntlets. Finger. It makes me worry about your other heroes more than anything else. And I'm not trying to be mean there. I'm just saying. Look at this, 118% opportunism on night number 3. It's not bad. And that was from one night worth of sadisting. Yeah, that last turn was pretty absurd. Well, I said I wasn't gonna use mana, and then I went and used mana, but oh yeah, and then can I guess if I move this way, I can at least take a kill that would have otherwise went to poison. Okay, my idea is to give it some kind of push or pull attack. They will eventually do something with pushing and pulling, but at this point, the current capabilities of the game, they seem to be very much like limiting themselves to. So in that space, going back to it, the original version of the Gauntlet had the Propagate as the primary attack, and then it had a secondary attack that was the snap style attack, and I think that makes a lot more sense. I think I'm going equipment this turn. Let's do our level ups first, but I think I am pivoting to equipment. Okay, we'll take Carnage. Take 1 by 1, and we will take Lone Wolf. Sadist comes so early too. It's such a good perk. Berserker Thickness on a Blood Mage. Yeah, I will definitely upgrade Shopkeeper's Friend. I think I'm going to grab one more XP up here. Oh, wait, were you the one who had bad XP? Ah, you were. Damn. That was a waste. Should have checked that sooner. I think crit power is good here. Accuracy is too much. I'll take the damage because I don't want to roll again and get some garbage. Multi-hits. Love to see it. Okay. Okay, so this is the turn where I'm going to move this house this turn. I'm going to do 2 equipment and one of those, because I would like to get back up to 4 here. To get the cash out of that. There we go. Pair walls for 58. Sounds good to me. We get up to 10. Let's do our corpses here. See what we get. Offhand crossbow with minus momentum. Looks good to me. Uh, 1% accuracy on that pair of pants. That looks like a reroll. The Joys of Apocalypse 6. The Joys of Apocalypse 6. Every item is just that much worse. That's a pretty decent pair of pants. We might take that pair of pants. Offhand Scepter doesn't feel good. XP gain on the offhand. I'll take an offhand with XP gain, I think. It's not great, but I think it's good enough. Wait, was that even the one that was there? Yeah, I guess it was. So it was this one over here. Less momentum, healing, and dodge. block and move minus mana, or XP gain on a helm. We'll grab that. This one, I think I want to reroll. Tweakbolt had a question here. If you upgrade the shop, do you get better drops from corpse piles? No, you do not. Let's see. Minus poison damage, has health and isolation is pretty good. Sure, I'll take that. That pair of pants is good enough. And this can be our last roll. More minus momentum isn't the worst thing in the world. A little bit of resistance there isn't bad either. But I think I'll take block and isolation. Yes, they only scale off of what knight you're on. That is correct. Okay, so who are we stacking XP on? I guess you. So you're going to get the helm with the XP on it and the wand, which puts you up at 191. That's not terrible. I think this staff can end up getting sold, and we'll give you a cannon for now. Your block is a little bit lower, so I'll grab that. You can take that. This offhand dagger is getting very little utility. Who's our lowest accuracy? It's you. There we go. All right, all this gets sold. Did I do Shopkeeper's Friend yet? I did not. We'll probably just barely recoup that, though. Okay, Warp Crystal. We know we like a Warp Crystal. And then the Steel Pauldrons with daily health regen off are pretty good, too. Can I get both those? I think I can. Yeah, I just need a little more, and we'll get a little bit from replacing that. There we go, and that gets us a Warp Crystal. We don't care much about the Warp Crystal right now, but we will eventually care. 3 out of 4 move. Maybe I can't put that on you. Get you down to 5 and get you up to 5. I think that's better. Sure, that works. Curious as to what you think about a weighted upgrade system, i.e. if you pick damage percent on level up, subsequent level ups have a higher chance of providing plus damage, not guaranteed though. I don't know if the game needs advance. It's an interesting idea though. But yeah, I'm not sure that it's something that I think the game is like innately struggling with. Like I think generally you can find the perks, the level ups that you want without. So I'm not sure I would prioritize that in terms of development, but okay, let's see. Everybody is relatively the same. Who got the multi-hit though? It's you, Gorlin. So Gorlin's gonna solo over here. And then you can go over here and you can go over here. There we go. And I'm really happy that we invested in these mana wells. You're at 24, you're at 22. I think it was absolutely worth getting the extra bit there. I think I probably will start going Stonewall. I don't think being able to see around the corners is particularly important. And I'd just like to have the peace of mind. That was a misclick, putting that extra corner piece there, but it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to bother tearing it down. Oh, are you talking about the person from, is it Elden Ring? The Elden Ring person who was helping out with the particularly challenging boss? Yes, you can throw a dwarf over a stone wall. Yeah, the perks can be really tough, Vance. I don't want to downplay it. All right, I think we're good. You're gonna start over here so you can kill these 2 mist sensors. I'll put you more on the corner so we can see what happens. But I think we're ready to go. Yeah, they helped like 1,000 people do. It wasn't Melena or Melinda. It was something like that. Anyways. Night number 4 of our Elderlicht Apoc 6 No Ballista run that was voted on by the community because you all are not very nice to me. Oh, I shouldn't have left the Pilsner on this hero. That was a bit of a mistake. Oh, good, hunters. I was worried we weren't gonna have hunters. I'm not gonna fall behind on hunters. I think that's a mistake I'm not interested in making. This is going to be an annoying night. I think that's the short version of it. There's a mist sensor here. This mist sensor is going to be really hard to kill. With a wand, though, maybe it's not out of the question. Yeah, maybe next turn we can get close enough that we can do it with the wand. All right, well, I think that's turn 1 for you. Life comes at you quick on this one, I will say. I'm glad I did the full surround, because otherwise we'd have runners going like all the way around the place. Hold on. Who has? Are you contagion person? Okay. Does this get you? Still can't get there, eh? Still can't get there. All right. I guess that's not happening. And of course blockers too, because what would the game be if they didn't also give us blockers? All right. I'm pretty pleased with the with that though. Durin is doing some work. This isn't killing much, so I'll probably... Oh, I can't actually get eyes on it. Could do it this way, though. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so let's see. So where were we? You need to ice this guy, and this guy, and this guy. Amazing what just one multi-hit does. Ugh, I hate that I have a blocker in the way. I wanted to blow that guy up. I guess I'll just roll more crit. Oh, you get third eye procs. Do we want to do anything with that? Probably not. Okay, nobody's charged up. We're gonna have a bunch of guys charging up down here at some point. I guess if we have stuff left over, we could use the mortar to take out the mist sensor. It's just a little expensive. We're gonna have a lot of hunters over here to deal with in a second, though. This is gonna be a bad turn for hunters charging up. Oh, we just got an armor elite too. That's less than great. Okay, so priorities. The hunters are a high priority for sure. I think this is a good turn. Gets rid of 3 charged hunters. It has 100 hit points. I'll try and do it in 1. Okay. Oh, now we have no line of sight. Gosh darn it. I think that was an effective use of what we had. Ooh, we could even get an Armageddon. Do we have like good Armageddon action? I don't think so. Not really. I think we're better off spending our men on some propagate attacks that hopefully chunk some folks down. All right. So the good news is... Oh, okay. I don't need to move towards that guy at all. So let's move away instead. Okay. That's that side taken care of. Any chance you can put some damage in on this guy? That's fantastic news. We could hurl you. This would be a pretty good hurling moment, actually. Yeah. I think we get a lot of value out of being over here. Although I guess you didn't have a lot of actions left, so maybe less good than I expected it to be. We can always use a movement potion to get you back to a reasonable location. Okay. That wasn't too bad, though. Nobody tosses a dwarf. Oh, but they do now. Now we always be tossing. Tossing is the best part of the DLC. Wild idea. Corrupted runestones show up in earlier nights so we can choose to take on elite boomers in exchange for needed XP on the map. Ooh, thumb. Very cool idea. Actually, very, very cool idea. I just went full Yoda there, which was not my intention. But I think I'll come back over here. I probably shouldn't have bothered using the movement potion if we were gonna do that. But yeah, that's a very spicy idea. Like elite farming. Yeah, I dig it. Oh, 9 hit points away. I'd like to file a complaint. This elite is going to be very difficult to get into our base. Yeah, like actually, I think we just have to kill it. And it may not be easy to kill. Maybe I try to stun it just to see. Well, let's try to stun it just to see if we can get lucky. Okay. That takes the pressure off a little bit for a moment here. I cut off a bit of my contagion spread there. That was a bit of a sloppy play, but... That's so many... That is so many of them. Oh, out of turn before my time. Right now, Blaze is doing a lot of work for us just because of how densely packed the space is. I should have Pilsnered earlier. I'm gonna save it for next turn. But next turn will be a Pilsner turn for sure. Not entirely sure how we handle the Elite Hunter. We can toss you to get you out of harm's way. I think we're going to lose more than 5 HP just to the Horde coming in, so I will do that. And then I think I'm going to move back around like this. Okay. Okay, 106 enemies to go. No, you friggin' don't. Is there, like, high RNG on... Like, aim shot doesn't have that big a range. What the heck? I swear, there's always a freaking close call. And I hate it. Okay, this blocker is super in the way. So we're going to get rid of it. Oh my gosh, there are just so many blockers right now. It is astounding. I said it was going to be a Pilsner turn, and then it wasn't. Okay, you're just a regular tossable fellow. You have teleports though, so we're just gonna use teleports, I guess. We still get value out of this, so I'll do this. It's really frustrating how extremely powerful hunters can be. It's like, it's no joke. Okay, so let's see. So we got rid of all the charged up hunters except for the elite, who hopefully I'm going to bait in by having this guy teleport away. So I think we're just poking down folks. And I'm just running away. So we're just going to be like over here. This guy is going to move, presumably. And I think we're okay on the rest. And we'll Pilsner next turn. Somehow I still got a freaking aim shot. Good gracious. At least we got the elite in. Ooh, that's not doing very much at all. The wounding is being felt at the moment. I suspect that the hunter over here is going to charge up this next turn, so I don't think we're gonna have to handle a hit from it. But I also did a lot less of a good job over here than I was expecting to. So how are we doing on opportunism? Only 11%. This is standard dwarven gameplay, I will say, in the sense that we are. I am certainly feeling the absence of health on everybody. Oh, just murdered that contagion. Now, how you need to, if you move over to here, I don't know that you're gonna. I think this is the only guy that, well, he could technically, we'll probably be okay. Are there any builds yet that can leverage the Ballista / town defenses outside of more XP, that is, i.e. adjacent to Ballistas can fire at X more targets? No, they're not. Not at present. All right, I think we're going to be all right, but... Gosh, the aim shots are so freaking brutal. I hate it. Okay, this guy absolutely must die this turn. Which actually might not be easy to do. We're not overheated, so... Do you have third eye? You're not our third eye person. All right, let's start over here. These blockers have decided to come for my lunch money. That's safe. It can't make it to our hero, so. This is how you know I'm serious about this guy dying. Should have put that down over here. I think that would have been the better place for it. All right, I'm done with taking charged up attacks here. So let's just see what we can do. Should have procced contagion on this guy. I'm glad I built the walls when I did. They're feeling very justified. Wait, somehow did I not kill this guy yet? I did not. I just up and decided not to kill this guy. That's not a great look for me. Like, I went to all the trouble. Alright. This is going to be a little mana expensive, but... I meant it when I said that I was done taking bullets to the face. Okay. Spending more mana than I probably should, especially this late in the game. Our movement is horrifically bad. I probably need to come up with a plan for how to fix that. We're gonna have you start out. I may also need to find a place for a temple, because everybody's feeling a little less than fantastic at the moment. But that's what every night just being all hunters will do to you, right? Okay. All right. You know it's messed up when I'm building a temple. Well, I haven't built a temple yet. I'm going to try my hardest to avoid building a temple. Dwarves do have more daily health regen. So maybe they can maybe that can carry the day and get them back up and operational. Yeah, they're not looking great, but they're not looking terrible. All right, we're going 100% items this time. How bad is our repair bill? 129? Structures are... repairing structures is a trap here, so we won't be doing that. Did I build this wall one too far out? No, it's because the inn goes there. Let's do our level ups. I think we take the skill range here, but the crit power would have been really nice too. Magic damage is a good pickup. Take the resistance reduction for sure. I mean, I'm complaining a lot about durability. And then I take crit. Six skill range is pretty exceptional on that hero. Prop bounces isn't terrible. I'll take isolation, but that feels a little bad. Then Gorlin is also picking up Crit Master and Flexibility. Although with Crit Master and Flexibility, we probably have to swap this over to someone else. We have two people running cannons. Okay, we just need to get some wands is the short version then. Two skill range, fantastic pickup. Take the big healing received. Maybe we can get away with a health potion to settle things out. If the fight isn't hunters, right? Which, you know, basically 0% chance of that. This looks like a roll. Then we'd be able to do some work. Minus stun chance, hand crossbow, level 3. Everybody has a hand crossbow at this point, right? Level 2. We have a level 1 there. Yeah, I think the hand crossbow we do pick up. Can't afford to be too choosy in situations like this. Minus crit helm is not going to do it for us. Minus armor, plus armor, minus dodge. I can get down with some Worn Greaves. You have to remember that your stuff is not going to be great. Those are all pretty awful, though. We probably take this just for the selling. That is a lot of defense and some magic damage. The -1 move on it feels really bad, though. Doing that for the selling. Knight 5, just like Knight 3, has no hunters, at least you believe it to be. We will see. Those elven boots are good for selling, but not much else. I think I'll grab them to sell. -3 block feels not that great. Escape the Rage. Thank you for the follow. 15% dodge isn't really what I'm looking for there. A lot of minus crit on that. We'll probably take the rogue armor. Wisdom amulet with multi-hits, and the downside is minus mana. I don't even need to look at the other stuff to know that that's good eating. Every 15% missing armor. Aggressiveness is kind of funky. I don't think it quite works. We do have a chainmail hat, but the -5 on that feels pretty bad. That's, oof. This is good for selling. Well, either of these are good for selling, but I'm just going to sell that shield. It's bad, but... Fey Amulet is nice, gives us some mobility on someone. 10% XP and an AP for -8%. Is this our last? No, we have another roll. I think I will take this, and we'll roll this one. Meteor Ring. We'll take the Power Staff. That's a lot of movement on the Power Staff, but we're not really building anyone for Power Staffs right now. Okay, so things that are just for sale. That's just for sale, that's just for sale, that's just for sale. This is just for sale. All right. Let's sell the sellables. There we go. Let's equip some gear. So... the rogue armor has +1 movement. So right here, we'd be losing 5 block. That is a lot of block to be losing. Who has less block? I guess you have more block, so I'll give that to you. Why did that... wait. Oh, this... wait. You have 5 movement. -1 move, +1 move. +1 move only. Why is his movement going down when he equips this? Hold on. I'm losing my mind here. The rogue armor has only +1 move. The medium armor has +1 move and -1 move. So he has 5 when he has that. It goes down to 4. It goes up to 3. Why is this giving 2 move? I'm not crazy, right? Actually confused. It does look bugged. I concur. Okay, so let's see. So who has level 1? Okay, that is weird. Is it a visual bug? Why would you say that it's a visual bug? There is a minimum move. 3 is the minimum move. There wouldn't be a rounding error. That does not compute. A hidden feature. It could be that the dwarf racial is coded strangely. I was wondering if it brought you down to the minimum and then it increased you up, but that's a weird one. So who gets this multi-hit amulet? So let's see. You have 0 multi-hit. I guess we'll give it to you. And then you have this, which is pretty good. Wait, you're at 7 movement. That's pretty good. 5, 8. Okay, our movement's looking a little better. Then the question is, does this get replaced with this? Yes, I think it does. Yeah, that was extremely weird. -1 multi-hit. Thank you, game. you're the worst. And you should feel the worst. Do we got any wands for sale here? No. Condensed hate. No. Okay, I should buy a health potion, I think. That's on the list. This is a no, that's a non-starter. I'm going to buy a potion, and then we're going to hit this with a reroll. The wands are just completely missing in action from this run, which is bumming me out a little bit. Smith's Anvil. Every 3 enemies kills 2% resistance. It's interesting. Let's see. You are going to get the level 4 healing potion. There's a wand. Minus reliability is fine. I just want to start getting rid of these cannons. All the cannons don't have to go, but I'd like some to go. Damage, accuracy, stun, and dodge. These pants are pretty nice. Okay, I do want to get our gold mines passives upgraded. I do think I'm going to get items from 3 more here. I could have also done this, but I don't think we're going to lose it this turn, so I think we're fine. This house, do I want to keep this right now, or should I just move it? I think I should just move it so it's not in the way. Baron's Cape with crit damage, XP, and accuracy, and more damage. That Baron's Cape is lovely. Let's see if we can find a place to put it. None of that stuff is great. We'll probably pick whichever sells the best. Looks like same over here. So this Baron's Cape, I really like this Baron's Cape. The Fey Amulet is nice. That's nice. Okay, we may be saving the Baron's Cape. But I will save it. It's good enough, I think. Does everyone get a health potion? That's not a terrible idea. Moving Wall is also a very good scroll for when you're struggling a bit with mobility. So where have we ended up here, though? We got wand. Okay, next turn I'm going to be recruiting our next hero. So this turn, is there anything else we want to invest in? I've done these. I could get everyone a little more mana. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. And I don't think I'll use a worker for it, but let's just do that so that everybody is going in relatively healthy. You have a health potion. Health potions are great for the duration of this run. Crit beer is the only beer I really like. Tack Thumb. 2 more cheapy health potions just to make sure that everybody's staying healthy. I don't think is a terrible idea. They're good for dispelling the debuff at the end of the run as well. And then I may just save the last 100 or so HP. Put you on the corner. Wait, who are our 2 that have multi-hit? You have multi-hit, and then you don't have multi-hit. So I'm going to put you on the corner. You're going to be over here doing your own thing. Gorlin and you, okay. And then actually, hold on. That also makes me think that, why don't I move the wand over here? Yeah, our no multi-hit person is going to be the one that's rocking the cannon. I think that makes more sense. And then it's really just a question of if we spend to upgrade any further. I think rolling the shop at 35 is too expensive. There's nothing else in the shop that I'm interested in. Yeah, we're saving the last 120. And we'll build the inn with it next time. Okay. I think we're ready to go. So we did 1 through 4. All right, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break before we do, so that my concentration is at peak. Be right back. Oh, and don't mind the ad break. I apologize, but you won't miss anything. By the time the ad is done running, I will be back. You're a troublemaker. I know that the BRB screen is everyone's favorite, but... let's see. Are we demolishing? I think I'll demolish some of the random ones. But... the likelihood that we're not getting panicked is low. All right.